Hey, Miguel Dorati back here on the CRP, and we're going to dabble into the world of pro wrestling again. And this time, we're going to put a little twist on it. We're not going to look at WWE and their odds. We are going to alert you to All Elite Wrestling and their FYTER Fest, which is coming up here on June 29th out of Florida. The show is coming to us from Daytona Beach, the Ocean Center in Daytona Beach. And here's the cool part. You're going to get to see it for free live, streaming on BleacherReportLive.com. So, All Elite Wrestling making some noise. Here's the reason I bring this up. You know, the WWE sits atop the wrestling world, and the sport books have odds for it. One of the things that you kind of look at is, you know, even with TNT and some of the other smaller, you know, wrestling, Ring of Fire and events that are out there, they don't get odds at the book. So All Elite Wrestling is making a push this year to really challenge some of the WWE and their standards. You can tell in their promos, I'm going to put a link here to one of their promos where, you know, Joey Janela, who is the opponent for John Moxley. Now, John Moxley's known as Dean Ambrose in the WWE, but listen to Joey Janela's promo, and that promo is taking direct shots at the WWE, saying to Moxley, you know, you were there for so many years, you know, you had interns doing your promos for you and writing them for you, and I mean, those are direct shots at the WWE and their way of doing things. AEW, Cody Rhodes was, you know, is still the flagship guy here, and Cody Rhodes will be fighting on the show there. His wife, Brandy Rhodes, is the chief branding officer, and you'll see her on the show as well. She has a spokesperson. She might do the in-ring announcing as well. She did that role for the WWE for a little bit, but it didn't work out, you know, with the WWE letting her go, and then, you know, whatever they were doing with Cody there at the end, you know, Cody was happy to leave, and he's happy to do his own thing. That's what I think you'll see. Check out the Janela promo. Check out these guys. They're still hungry, man. This is still, like, different than the WWE in style of delivery. I don't know if they're going to be able to deliver front to back the level of, you know, when you look at Dolph Ziggler, Kofi Kingston, some of the guys there that are real pros and fantastic at what they do. You know, some of the younger guys may have some holes in their game here, but I think AEW has a real chance of catching on long-term and being fun to watch for a long time. A different attitude and a different way of bringing things along here. Other things to watch on the card. A triple threat bout among the ladies. Yuka Sasaki, Riho, a couple of Japanese stars, are facing Nyla Rose in a three-way bout. Nyla Rose, a transgender athlete, so that's something that you want to keep an eye on as AEW, you know, pushes the envelope in modern times here in the 21st century. It's bound to happen. A male you know, gendering into a female athlete, Nyla Rose, competing in the female division here. She's huge and strong, and Sasaki and Riho are going to have their hands full in that fight. So definitely that's interesting. The John Moxley appearance against Janela, very interesting because Moxley, as I said, is Dean Ambrose. It's another huge name from the WWE coming over besides Cody Rhodes. And you've got, obviously, you know, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, who are a couple of the biggest stars on the indie circuit, taking on Pentagon Jr., Fenix, and someone to be announced. Now, that fighter could be Pac, which, you know, in the WWE, he was known, I'm going to have to look up his name here. You caught me. I forget what his name was. Neville. It was going to escape me, so I had to look it up. But he fought as Neville there, and he's had like a love and hate, touch and go relationship with the AEW. But I think that may be a script here, and I think that he may come back and fill that spot on the June 29th card. We'll be able to watch it all for free. Hopefully the sport books will start paying attention, and what you're going to get is TNT Turner, you know, under the Turner flag, you know, media flag, a major channel in the United States will be carrying AEW in the fall. So they're coming, and you get a chance to look at the show free. I caught their Double or Nothing show a couple of weeks ago, And, I mean, the action was hot. You got to give them credit. They're putting it all out, and well worth watching it on BleacherReportLive.com. You get to see it free, so there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's worth it. Hopefully the sport books start paying attention to some of these cards in advance. I'm Miguel Dorado for the CRP, All Elite Wrestling, something to keep your eye on if you're a wrestling fan.